You know the old story of Gautama and Anandatirtha. Anandatirtha, out of his own device and deception, he devised it in such a way that he will always be in Gautama's physical presence. Gautama warned him, this is not good to fix up life like this. You are fixing me up like a wife would fix her husband. Because Anandatirtha, being Gautama's elder brother, before he took his monkhood, he put a condition on Gautama. He said, right now I am your elder brother. I can command you to do whatever I want. But once I become your disciple, I will have no such power. So let me exercise this right. And now I am telling you, after I become your monk and your disciple, never should you send me away from your physical presence. I must always be in your physical presence. Never you should say, go there, do that, do this. Always you must keep me next to you. Gautama said, you are trying to fix me up like a wife. Never you should love anybody, never you should do this. This is not good for you. This is not at all in the interest of your well-being. But as an elder brother, you are asking me, and if you insist, I will abide by this. But I'm telling you, this is not good for you. Ananda said, it doesn't matter, but I must be in your physical presence. He stretched it to ridiculous lengths. This wanting to be in the physical presence of Gautama, he stretched it to ridiculous lengths. It came to a point where after 8 years' break, Gautama went back to see his wife, who was his wife at least, Yashodhara. Yashodhara is a very proud woman. Gautama, being her husband at that time, and Yashodhara with an infant child, Gautama left the house without telling her in the middle of the night like a thief. He did that because he admitted that he did not have the courage to face her. If he looked her in the eye, his determination to go in search of truth may falter. If he looks at his child, when the child is awake and calls him father, his longing to know may falter. So he left in the night. Now he's going back after 8 years, a fully enlightened being. But he's sensitive enough to appreciate the emotions of Yashoda, how she would have felt and how she's still angry with what happened to her life. What happened to Gautama's life is fantastic. What happened to Yashodhara is not a good thing. He knows that. So he's going there to see what he can offer to her now to compensate for what she has lost in these 8 years. So it is a sensitive situation. So he told Ananda, this once relieve me from the promise that I made you. This is not for myself. For me, she is no more my wife, I've grown beyond those things. But for her, I am still her husband who deserted her without telling her, without giving a warning about it. So this is a sensitive emotion for her. She's a proud woman. It is not good for you to be there. Ananda said, you must keep your promise. Gautama bowed down and said, okay. And he took him there also into that situation When Yashodhara saw that he's come with an assistant monk to face her, she just flew into a rage. Gautama knew this. He said, "This once relieve me of this promise that I made. This is nothing spiritual that you are going to miss anything. This is about my wife." But he said no. Then, towards the end of Gautama's life, Gautama's work created many enlightened beings. But Ananda was still the same man. One service he has done for us is, he recorded everything, events that happened according to his understanding. But he recorded everything very diligently. So, people asked, why is he still like this? So many people just came and met you for a moment and they got enlightened. They have transformed themselves in so many ways. But he's always sitting next to you, and why is he like this? Gautama just
Interesting. Very, very interesting. He has a way of telling stories, doesn't he? He has a way about him. I will say that he does. He has a way about him. Very, very good. Interesting. Very interesting.